Welcome back to another episode of Multiblock Madness, where today I'm grabbing some pigs. Because I want to do a bit of mining, and to get into the Good Tinker's tools, I've lost a pig. Dude. Well, we only need two. To get into Tinker's mining, we need pig iron, which, unlike real life, actually requires pigs. So, hence I had to go out and find some pigs. And hopefully I can get them back to the base. And with a little bit of ethically sourced pork, it's sugar, bone meal, pork, and we should probably do blocks of iron. Just so it's a little bit faster. We've already got. Let's just grab some of these, and we need to fire up this dude. And he's a little bit slow. Oh, we need to put the iron on here too. Now, okay, let's take some out, because I don't know how much pork it's going to use for each one. Is it going to use, I think, 70% chance, I think, to use it. But this should be pig iron. Ooh, see, that used quite a bit. I might get another one. And then I guess we'll... Looks like we should get at least 5, but maybe we'll get more out of it. And we only need 1 block of pig iron anyway, I think. Yeah, right, so that used all of it. So there's the pig iron. We need to grab our tool station. Chuck him in here. And pour the molten pig iron onto him. That's pretty slow. Faster. I was very confused, like that this tank was draining. Oh wait, what? Oh, it's 4 blocks. Ah. Well, we need more pork then. Oh dear, that's a dragon. Oh, that's a dragon. Nope. That's a big nope. That's pretty close to my Starlight Altar, actually. So we got 9. This should be enough, I think. I believe so. And then we should be able to get 1 block, right? Awesome. And then we'll just use this dude. And, oh, do we get anything cool from the quest for doing that? No, because nothing even popped up. Tool Forge. Cool. And what I'm really after here is a mining hammer. Though I guess we could also make the cleaver, but mostly the mining hammer because I want to head down to the beneath. Yeah, down to the beneath and just do a bunch of mining, get a bunch of stuff. And then we'll start today's episode. And a bunch of smelting and casts and pouring later. Time to upgrade our tools. We got a wooden hammer. Going to do the more efficient way of chucking on like an iron head. Then we're going to chuck on 2 steel plates. That won't bring his mining level up. But if we grab some flint with a hammer, a flint, and a steel sharpening kit, mining level 4. But we can still repair him with iron, which is cool. And then we just got a lumber axe because lumber axes are always nice. So iron head, steel plate. Oh, and I'm going to put an iron. Am I going to put an iron? That's actually less durability. I thought that would be better than it is. Maybe we don't do that. But then we're putting on the copper handle. So just so we get some experience. It's nothing major. He's not having copper on him. Does he get better with an iron handle? No, it's actually worse. Cool. And the excavator. One of them, and a steel plate. Decent durability. Actually, mining level 4, which I don't think we need, but we can also repair him. Have I just been calling everything the Big Dig? This is actually the Big Dig. This is actually... I don't know. I can never think of good names for the tools. Maybe that's better. There we go, so now we can chop trees down in one go, which we could already do, but now it won't require our saturation. I'm not actually going to use those tough tool rods. Take some iron with us to repair our tools, probably don't need that. Didn't make a weapon at this stage, we'll see how we go. And there was something else I wanted to do, probably grab diamonds, chuck them on these guys. Actually, this guy is going to want instead redstone. We want good mining speed. We want the best mining speed. Not enough modifiers. That's cool. And I guess even it's less important for this guy. But he definitely wants the durability boost. He'll get a durability boost in a bit. You want that, and you definitely want some redstone. Cool. And once our hammer levels up, we can chuck a diamond on him to get him some more durability as well. But probably don't need to be carrying most of this around. But time to head to the Betweenlands, not the Betweenlands, to the Beneath. And I'm just going to do a bit of mining because some of our resources are starting to get a tad low. You know what? I've not actually found myself using the hammer too much. Because since the ores just spawn in massive chunks, you're almost better off just running around in the caves until you find an area with a bunch of ore in it. Like this one. Because ores aren't really spread around like they normally are. So, yeah, the hammer, it's alright. But I don't think it's actually super necessary. Because, yeah, we got some ores. We got plenty of ores. Right, so back at the non-existent factory. Also, now transferring power into some more... traditional seems like the wrong word, but that's how I feel about it. Traditional power cables from Immersive Engineering. So, yeah. But let's carry on with what we're doing. So, probably want to sort out the blood altar, but what are we doing here? So, place 8 of any type of rune. Oh, yes. I know how this stuff works, but we need 8 blank runes. We get them from crushed slate. Right. Well, that's actually not a bad... plus we need seared stone, but that's just stone. Is that also cobblestone? Tell me that's also cobblestone. Cobblestone, yes. That's good. So, yeah, that's actually cheaper than normal. Because normally isn't it like 2 runes make a blank rune? Can't remember. But to get blank slates, it's... Oh, we need a whole heap of arcane stone. We might want... So we need to automate our ashen thing, right? We've got that thing that turns stuff into ash. Because we're going to need a whole heap of arcane stone. So this guy does it, but he just drops it on the ground. I don't think these guys can just take regular power. I think it has to be this ember stuff. Which we should have some free stuff now. So if we were to hook you back up with our handy dandy, one of our mini hammers. There we go. We want a situation like this. I guess we just make another item collector. Actually, we've got one outside, don't we? Actually, we do have one outside. If we... Hey, this'll work. I'll grab you. You can live. Here, now, what's your pickup range? Not super large. We'll sacrifice... Oh, must be out of saplings again. Yeah, the old birch saplings don't work too good. I don't think they drop enough. So if you were here, And then we hooked you back up. There we go. We don't need to see you anymore. Can we hop our stuff into you? Like if there was a hopper there. And we put something junky like cobblestone. Perfect. You need to be configured to pick up this. Perfect. And we can just leave that. And then this will be ending up... Actually, I've been putting this off, but we should do this. You'll be ending up probably, yeah, in this dude. Right. So I think what we need to do is just have one of these and have him automatically going into... Oh, it's still a mess down here. Automatically just going into one of these guys, I guess. Like with another hopper. Which of these has got room in it? Oh, we're actually starting to fill up our storage. That one's not bad. That one there is perfect. A lot of grains of infinity. If we did this... Assume this works. Totally does. Yeah, I haven't done the basement yet. But then if we got rid of these guys, now the stuff has nowhere else to go. So we should start seeing like the ash stuff end up in here. It's so fast it's just going straight into there. Nice. Let's just buff that in there. Oh, our storage is getting a little bit messy. I'll chuck all these saplings back in our system. And actually, we might want to put a chest on here. It shouldn't matter too much. And then we just need to find something we've got a lot of that we don't care about. So if we've got 2,000 sugarcane, we got thatch slabs. We don't really need that stuff. He's just going to sit there and we'll be getting some more of that stuff. Cool, and we actually need to smelt up a bunch of cobblestone as well. And with a brand new pickaxe with a Silk Touch modifier, we're going to very questionably grab this creeper spawner. I thought I knew where another spawner was. What? There was a diamond pickaxe in that chest? And a diamond axe of infinity. Huh. I mean, I'll take them. Instant health speed. What? Dude. But yeah, grabbing the spawner, because we're going to set this up. We're going to use that spawner on this dude. So this is definitely going to be replaced. These are going to be replaced with runes. The cobblestone was just there as I was working out the dimensions of this guy. So I've made him big enough that he could be a tier 6 altar. Tier 5 is normally the biggest you can go. And tier 6 normally doesn't do anything except maybe you can use the runes. So he's actually going to come out like, I think this will be the final layer. If we get all the way to tier 6. So I'm going to have to cut through this hill to get into the immersive engineering area because I've kind of blocked it off with where I decided to put this, and this dude is in the way. He's really in the way. We need to be able to move him. And actually... Oh, we don't have mob imprisonment tools. Pick up a living entity and mount it on your head. This dude? I mean, it kind of sounds like what this is going to do. Is this going to work? perfect. That makes complete sense. Where do you have it? We have a dinosaur on our heads. Can we jump? Oh, we can. Perfect. This dude... Okay, you're just eating stuff. You can come live over here. There you go, mate. And we should go rescue our other dinosaur. Who... Oh, this would have been so handy for getting pigs and stuff. This dude, you keep going in the wrong place. Perfect. Pretty safe, pretty safe. Right, but if we're going to be setting up this spawner, I think we can change... I thought there's a way capturing. There we go. If we could get this book, which it's only a random chance, unfortunately. But if we could get that book, then I think we can change spawners. But in the meantime, I guess we just try and set up... Well, if we claim the chunk, creepers won't blow up blocks, so that'll be safe. We don't want that. Oh, no. We need this. I guess we want the mobs to fall from a decent distance. Actually, no, it doesn't matter too much. And yes, this is temporary construction material. Because this doesn't look great. But if we had like a spawn room here, do we have like fans? Something for pushing mobs? Entity conveyor. Conveyor to move mobs and items along a horizontal vector. Mobs can spawn on this block. Oh, this sounds like exactly what we want. And then we'll just set up a platform. Actually, it'll be made out of those things. And then creepers are going to spawn up here. And then they are going to fall down onto our altar below. And we will be able to harvest their life essence. So I'll just set up a very basic room up here. Just a box, and then we'll decorate it later. Just like our windmills in our factory. Oh no. Alright, so this should work. And as you can see, it looks amazing. Yeah. Now we're probably going to want to be able to turn this off, but I figure it's definitely in an unfinished state at the moment. So instead we will, if we ever need to turn it off, we'll just pop up the top and open the roof up, because I can't leave this as a cobblestone box. It looks terrible. But we should be able to pop in here. I guess we... Ooh, actually, I should probably make the vector plates first, right? These things, entity conveyors. Oh, hopefully they don't use power, so... They're easy enough to make. Ooh. Oh, those are cool. Nice. That should work. And then we replace the floor with these. So already it's going to look a lot better. Should mean if we were to place the spawner, we might only want like a gap of 1. Like I could go there, right? And I think we can modify it since it's an apotheosis spawner, but if we were to close this off... Oh, there was instantly a creeper being spawned. And hey, we can see that there's a creeper there. And I would have thought, it looks like there's more up there already, but somewhere we have the knife of the dagger of sacrifice. Perfect. How are you staying? Oh, they're getting pushed into the... Alright. Well, we definitely need a bow for this. Cool, right. We grab our Silk Touch thing. We want to block this off. Ow. And then we need to be a little bit more careful of where we put that. So maybe we put it there. So mobs can end up on the back of it. That's unfortunate. We could fix that if we changed it so that pushed that way. That way any mobs that spawn there are going to get shot across. Perfect. So spawn range 4, max nearby entity 6, spawn count 6. Decrease minimum spawn delay. Here we go. This is how we upgrade it. Increase max nearby entities. This is what we want to be playing around with. Increases spawn range. Probably don't want to do that. Ignores nearby players. Ignores spawn cap. Enables redstone control. That would be handy. But before we get carried away, one of them. One of these. Well, we'll do it the safe way. Well, this works pretty good, but just don't stand here. Oh. Sometimes if you stand here, they do see you, but we can check this hopper in here. And this holds about 10,000 millibuckets, which is enough to make 10 of these. So I haven't automated it yet, but you can do this. Once it gets all of them in there, we should be able to get all 10 of those arcane stone out at once. And that's getting us these blank slates. So at the moment, he is definitely fast enough. It's a little bit of a pain to use, actually. So I think a different spawner would probably be the go. Just because creepers explode. So something like zombies might be handier. Geez, certainly not the fastest. So we might invest in some speed runes. Which is these things. And yeah, just a whole bunch of blank runes. So we're going to need to crush a bunch of these. So the other material we're going to need is Seared Stone. And it takes 1 bucket per Seared Stone, so that's not a small amount. Luckily we can hold 16 buckets in this guy. We might want to put some of those upgrades we made earlier on them. I think that could be the ticket. But yeah, that thing there, I put a little glass slab there and it actually works really well. Creeper doesn't seem to be able to see us. And yeah, just been working fantastically. And we could even time it about the sky a little bit. Gonna probably have to go and do some do some cobblestone mining, although, so somehow we get fluid into you. Oh wait, can we just, that might work, and then we put this in. Ah. Oh, we get seared stone as a byproduct. Well, okay, so that's the opposite of what I thought it was. These are blank runes. That must have been all of them. Nice, and then we can upgrade this altar, and actually, do we have the stuff for making speed runes? We do. If we made 4, can we also get... So Rune of Sacrifice requires the next tier of rune. Alright. Rune of Self-Sacrifice, so that also requires that rune capacity. Right, I think... This might be the only... So we can turn it into the next one. Right, okay. So let's just go with 4 speed runes. And why is there a skeleton in there? Stop jumping. Ooh, that glass breaks way too fast. That's dangerous. But we can then start replacing these with runes. I guess we start with some speed runes. And then I've left all the runes there. This should now be a tier 2 altar, which I don't think we can see just by looking at it. We have to use this dude. The next tier of blood altar. So this is set to tier 3. Probably if we harvest, well, remove that. So set to tier 3. Normally it like visualizes it for you, but I'm pretty sure that's where the runes want to go. And we've even got a couple of runes. Yeah, so this should be faster at making them in the first place. We're actually out of arcane stone. Nice. Getting a whole heap of gunpowder from this too. Some of these blank slates. To turn it into the next tier requires 2,000, so we can make 5 at a time. And they should go faster. I mean, he still doesn't seem that fast. But this will work. Right, so I've decided to have a go at trying to automate pulling stuff out. So I whipped up a couple of these reinforced retrievers. I think if we grab a chest, I mean just a regular chest is probably enough. And we attach one of these. And so whitelist, and we whitelist blank slates. And redstone signal ignored. And I think that means if we put in our 10, let's start with 1. Can't see anything. There it is, and why are you not extracting? Whitelist. Alright, so I figured it out. I was using it backwards, but I also couldn't get it to work when I was doing it how I thought it should work. So this pulls items to itself. So you'd want it on this side and it should pull from this, but I don't know if it picks up the blood altar as being an inventory. But you can just use a regular old servo, which is really easy to make, and just set it to blacklist arcane stone, which means we can chuck in our 10. They'll go in there, they will get processed. And then once they're finished, like it's not extracting this guy because he's blacklisted. If this thing was faster. Oh, they changed and they didn't get pulled out. Or actually, no, they did. I think we just didn't see it because he's a little bit slow. And 11. I thought I only put 10 in there. But yeah, this will work. I think timing and bottling it is a little bit dodgy. But yeah, cool. I think, yeah, we've got this blood altar working. The spawn is working quite well. We could give it a little boost by chucking some sugar, not sugar cane, sugar on it. We've still got the altar to fix. We've still got the factory to build, but I think I'm going to look at making this charging station in between episodes, and then we can come back, and it's going to be a lot easier to build stuff. And I don't even know what I'm going to turn this into. Something. We'll come up with something. But alright, it's enough for this episode. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next one. And we're going to be... I don't know what we're doing. There's so much stuff left to do. Maybe nuclear craft soon. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, see ya.